What is going on, guys? My name is LittleMarMan. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos. Of course, everything you need to know about zombies, the one series on YouTube where we go in depth on every storyline aspect, literally every character, every map. We talk about it all and how it all ties into the zombie storyline. In this episode, we're obviously talking about the Tranzit crew. Now, when I say Tranzit crew, it's obviously Stuhlinger, Russman, Marlton, and Misty. The four people that we first seen at Tranzit. They are not the original crew that we've seen in like Black Ops 1 and World War and stuff. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for this series, something you want me to talk about, some questions you want me to answer, do suggest them in the comment section below. But without further ado, let's hop into the topic. So after the destruction of the Earth, which we've seen in Black Ops 1 at the time of Moon, Samuel J. Stuhlinger was one of the few survivors left from the missile launch and took shelter with a survivalist group called The Flesh, who claimed that eating the flesh of zombie hordes was the only way to survive in this new chaotic world. So the act of cannibalism granted Stuhlinger the ability to hear voices from within the Aether, which was definitely a key aspect. So this allowed him to hear like the voice of Richtofen, who sort of guided him and his group sort of the way through the zombie apocalypse. So yeah. So Stuhlinger eventually sort of got sick of the group. He left them and he met Russman, and the two commandeered a robotic bus to traverse the now chaotic Earth in relative safety. So the bus stopped off at a small town in the ruins of Washington, and they rescued fellow survivors Misty and Marlton from a horde of zombies. The group fought off the zombies together, and Samuel was then obviously contacted by Richtofen, who commandeered him to polarize a pylon located in the town, which is obviously the Easter egg in Tranzit. Now you can do this Easter egg in either Richtofen's or Maxis' favour. Obviously Maxis was contacting the group as well, and then regardless of their choice, Richtofen teleports them way on over into Shanghai, which we know as Dairoez, where the second polarization device is, which both, once again, Richtofen and Maxis are both trying to get them to activate the polarization device in their favour. And then obviously Russman leads the group to the ruins of Europe and Africa, hoping to find answers at the rift in the Namibia province of Angola, and there Richtofen contacts them once again, as well as Maxis, sort of asking them to complete the polarization device there, which is deep down in the rift. And when I say deep down in the rift, we obviously know this as the abandoned western town, which we know as obviously buried. And of course we are left with two outcomes then, whichever way you do the last Easter egg, obviously whichever whose favour you do the polarization device in, either Maxis or Richtofen. If you do it in Maxis' favour, obviously Samuel will fail to fulfill Richtofen's command, and Maxis begins the process of destroying the Earth to reach Agartha, and the rift is obviously mended. The group are stuck down and buried. And if you do it in Richtofen's favour, Richtofen sort of takes over Samuel's body and uses him as his physical host on Earth, and Maxis ceases to exist. So either way, the group are either stuck at buried, or Samuel sort of sharing his body with Richtofen, isn't he? So yeah, that is pretty much it for this episode. If you have any questions regarding this topic, do comment them on down below, and guys, I'll catch you all later. Do smash that like button. Peace out.
On the weekends,